Hello guys, this is from Hackerrank called Inheritance Introduction on C++. So obviously if you guys are watching this video, it means that you guys don't have a clear idea on what inheritance is. So I'm going to explain you all first of all what is the use of inheritance and why is it important. Then we'll solve the problem, which is a really easy problem actually. So see, one of the important topics, whatever it is, okay, fine. So what do we mean by inheritance? We know that in actual life, we inherit something from our parents. Like, so in the same way, there are classes which can act as parents and child classes. So I know it sounds a bit weird, but see, this is a class triangle. It is having a public method called void triangle and is simply printing out that I am a triangle. It can contain some methods as well, like say integer side 1, integer side 2, and integer side 3. Afterwards, we are having a class isosceles, but we are inheriting the class triangle. So we are writing a colon, then the parent class. So by that, what I mean is, this is the parent class, isosceles is the child class. So it means that whatever properties that the triangle class has, they can be used by the object of this isosceles class as well. So by that, what we mean is, we can basically whatever object we have. So actually, let us see it over here. And obviously, we have one more method defined over here, void isosceles, and it will return an isosceles triangle. So in the main method, we are creating an object of this type. So we are creating an object of this class isosceles. So if you write object name dot isosceles, that is this function, it will print out I am an isosceles triangle. So that's what it is printing out in this way. Afterwards, it is writing isosceles of triangle. So if you see the object and dot triangle, there is no method called triangle. But the thing is that we have this is the parent class. So it means that this class's object can use the methods or functions and variables of the parent class as well. So in the parent class, if you see there is a triangle method defined, so it will print out I am a triangle. Basically, it will execute this body of the triangle class, and that's why it printed out I am a triangle. So basically, this is the advantage of inheritance. That is, we can get access to the variables and the functions in the parent class, and the advantage is that we can type our own functions as well. So it means that we can use the properties of the parent class, but we can have our own properties as well in the child class. And that's pretty much about it. There are some rules and all, you can obviously Google it out. One more thing actually, you can use method overloading as well. So by method overloading, what I mean is, this is the child class, and if you write a method called void instead of isolated, if you write a method called void triangle, so it means that this method and this method are same. But in method, that's what is nothing but method overloading. So we are overloading the triangle method. Basically, if you create an object of isosceles class now, and if you write the isosceles of triangle, then it will print out I am an isosceles triangle. It will not print out I am a triangle. Basically, this method will get overridden by this method if we change the method name to avoid triangle. So basically, if the method name and everything return type everything is same, then this will happen if the body is different. And I think that's pretty much about it, about the explanation. And the code is now pretty much the same. There's nothing much to explain. Class triangle, the same class isosceles, and colon, then it means that it is inheriting. That is the parent class, triangle, child class. Isosceles, we're creating an object of this class, then we are writing isosceles, the object name dot isosceles, I'm an isosceles triangle by this string. So that's what we have to do. Then it has to print out this thing. In an isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. So I have to copy this thing. And if you see after this thing, it is saying isosceles of description. So it means that a description should be a particular method or function. I'm saying method because I'm used to Java. So sorry about that. So void description. And I don't think it has any parameters, no, and it has to simply print out the description that they have told us, which I copied already. And don't forget to add a backslash and to jump to a new line and a semicolon as well. So void description, and that red line went, that is nice to see. And it will after that description, right? So if you see I click away, this thing gets highlighted. So if I click away on this isosceles, this method gets highlighted. Description means this method gets highlighted, it will print out I am an isosceles triangle. In an isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. Then it has to print out I am a triangle. So if you see, now this method gets highlighted, and if you see our object is of type isosceles, but still it is getting access to the function from the parent class. I hope the concept is clear to all. Obviously, you can ask me any doubts in the comment section. I try to reply ASAP. I'll just submit it, let us see what happens, and it is passed. There's no error. So that's all from my side. You can subscribe to our channel to get updates regarding new videos. That's all. Stay tuned and keep learning. Thank you.